Power to the truth. This is Pita de Aslan, transmitting from Sacramento, California. This is going to be on the relevancy of Yahoo groups. Yahoo, Y-A-H-0-O-O, Yahoo. Yahoo! Anyway, I belong to a few Yahoo groups. I monitor a few of them, and there's a lack of intercommunication. The key concept we need to comprehend is the coordination, it's concentration on the coordination of communication. So when I do videos, I usually post them to the Yahoo groups. I work with a few. My own is called the Human Rights Agenda. And then there's Aslan Network News. And then there's Talking Circle. So I want people who are in those groups to connect with me via Twitter. Pita de Aslan. And my Twitter, when I post, my tweets can go to Facebook, and it's part of the coordination here. And like, when people do not belong to Twitter and connect with me on Twitter, then they won't get my my video links. So you need to really understand that. And I used Yahoo groups for years, and then it turned out to be kind of a drag. I think the best way of communicating to people is through Twitter, because you don't have to be a member of a group or a party or ideology, and it's pretty free and open. Remember right now that, like Obama, Trump the Chump has the kill switch, you know, and NSA has, of course, has access to all our stuff that we do online. The idea of any real privacy online is an illusion. So I want people who are in the Yahoo groups that I manage to join Twitter and get into the loop. This way I don't have to have a separate email to them, and it kind of works better for me. You know, the concentration on the coordination of communication. And a key element in communication is feedback. When people, they offer their feedback to a post or a video, and where you know that they're there, or they at least clicked on to your video or your tweet. Usually when I tweet, like, say, a good video, I'll also send a link to Google Plus. So we need to be able to get with that flow, get with that loop, and especially now in these times of, we're in big trouble right now. We got an ego-tripping psychopath in the White House. This is no exaggeration. Trump has some serious psychological, personal, psychiatric issues that he needs to address. He'll take it out on you. So, though Yahoo groups can still be positive for communicating, they can also be limiting. Like with Twitter, about anyone can join, whether you're a fascist or whether you're a communist or whether you're a troll or anonymous. So it's more open and democratic. I mean, democracy can be a trap because it can be democracy for the majority and dictatorship for the minority. So keep that in mind. I just wanted to be able to have free, open communication. Right now, Trump's barely been there for a month, and he's talking about how the so-called fake news, as he thinks, is the enemy. So I can understand that. I'm going to say I agree. Just because you understand something doesn't mean you agree. And the corporate media was astonished when Trump won. So there's some resentment there. Of course, the New York Times is a fascist rag. They supported the war in Iraq. CNN is the corporate capitalist network. So I'm not endorsing it. I'm just saying, be aware of what's being transmitted. Like even if I don't agree, say with Fox channel, Fox News, I'll still check it out. As thinkers, we need to be aware of what's being exposed to the people. Whether we agree or not, at least be aware of what's being transmitted. Like I subscribe to Trump News Today on YouTube. It doesn't mean that I endorse Trump. To me, he's a fascist, and I don't want to spend just my next 4 years trashing Trump. I want us to be able to have the freedom to check out whatever we want to check out. And we want to be careful when we start having a president talking about how any media is the enemy. Knowing about Soros and what he buys, and just being aware of the potential for corruption. When people will censor themselves because they don't want to hurt their funding. So there's a lot of stuff going on, and money is the bond between fascist pig Trump, the local fascist police, and the co-opted left-wing people. In fact, we need to get rid of the whole left-wing versus right-wing dialectic, as if left is all good and right's all bad. And know about the power of the word. Like, be conservative. A conservative could be like, what if a conservative is a conservationist? We want to conserve, our natural wildlife. So understand the power of the word and what's being transmitted out to you. Just don't soak it in without having some creative thinking. So I want people that are in the Yahoo groups that I manage to join Twitter and get into the loop. And this is just a short video just to make people more aware. Use the internet as you can now. Don't assume we're always going to have it like it is now. Shit happens. So I believe that we need to protect the internet, even though, say, YouTube's controlled by corporate Google, which is another whole ball of wax, can of serpents. We need to use what we can to communicate out to the people, because the key here is the education of the people. And we need to be against whatever blocks that communication. So power to the truth. Keep on communicating. If you know everything, you can learn nothing.